Hello everybody, this is Pazarika and welcome to my Let's Play of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This is my second playthrough of the game, but it's my first Let's Play. So we'll just go ahead and start new game. There we go. It's kind of a bit of a creepy game. I think it's an adventure art game. It's described as, and it's set in an English village where everybody has mysteriously disappeared due to an event of some kind. We'll just have a little playthrough and we'll see what we can find and whether we can unravel this mystery. It's quite creepy for me because some of the elements of it look quite like where I live actually, and it's quite an authentic landscape actually of an English village, so it has a sort of special resonance with me, which makes the atmosphere in the story just a little bit more unnerving. But I enjoyed the story the first time through, and I hope you will too. Are we loaded? Come on, let's get to it.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Oh, right, okay. I'm in the game. Alright then. So, we're starting off at... Is that a Vallis Observatory? I can't remember really any of this game. As I say, it's the second playthrough, but I can't really remember any of the story, so I'm going into it a bit... Not completely naive, but... County and Kin, Shropshire Magazine. So we've got quite a big map to explore around this place, but I think we'll investigate the radio because it's making a bit of a weird sound.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet. We're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers... they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Okay, American lady, so there's some kind of markers and signals that we'll encounter later on. That is an old computer. Christ alive. The size of the buttons on that. Okay, I can interact with it. Okay, that looks like the observatory outside. I don't think there's anything. What's that? Can I interact with that?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able.
Giant sponge, but nothing that ominous in here.
You should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
Star chart.
The
That makes sense, it is an observatory, isn't it? Okay, let's continue on. Creepy.
We're going to keep working to try and understand it.
Okie dokie, so we'll take a walk down the road and see what else we can find. It looks like there's a... I don't know what you'd call that. I suppose you'd call it a powerhouse? A shed with some fuses in. And a ball of light, which is of course extremely normal in every English village. We always have balls of light flying around. Abandoned vans. Okay, I'll take a little walk up here. And let's interact with this anomaly that we've got here. So we approach it, and then just tilt your controller.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
So.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Stephen, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Okay, so we've been introduced to a couple of the characters there. Stephen, who's obviously a bit of a condescending arsehole. But when you interact with those markers, then some of the story is revealed. I don't know whether they're memories or what they are. But certainly interacting with those lights, then we get a little bit more insight into what's happened here. Hello. Hello, Lightball Jeremy. And the environment starts to change. I just love this. Sun goes up. Oh, it keeps going. And that's where it's going to stay. How pretty is this place? Well, I can tell you that this looks like a lot like some of the roads in my village. All the cowslip and stuff either side. Jeremy? Where are you going, Jeremy? Okay, so Jeremy's heading off. I don't know whether they're souls or whether they are people's memories or what they are. But that one had a name. So we're heading now into the village of Yorton. And I can hear a phone. And it must be coming from a phone box. Phone box, I should say. Some books. It looks like a duffel bag.
Who's that?
Open.
Hello?
Hello?
If you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Can you
it'll
hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone!
It's in the phones.
It's in the phones. Okay. That's really interesting, because to hear all of that, I didn't even touch the receiver. Strange. Okay. So whatever it is, it's in the phones, and I don't think it's happy. Certainly seems to be influencing people through electrical charges. Whatever it is. Okay. Let's see what's in the bus shelter. Some graffiti, as all good bus shelters have. Oh, where are you? There's another little ball. Let's see. I'm twisting my controller. Come on. Go! There we go.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Right, okay. Anything else interesting in here? Emergency meeting! Valis extension, taxes, a raffle. Oh my god. It's just like England, we always have raffles. Is that Squidward? Tim is a massive knobhead. Well, yes he is. Okay, let's continue. Stars at night. Pub. Another ball of light. Is that you, Jeremy? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's closed. They've got the flu. Closed until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. Okay, so those people are ill. Is that what happened? Did everyone get sick? There's a Rubik's Cube. It didn't get finished. That is a tragedy. Okay. Children's bicycles abandoned, which is always a good sign. Nothing worrying about that at all. Flowers. This garden's very well kept. Can I go inside the house? I think I can. Let's investigate. Open. I was waiting for a button prompt, but I don't think there are any.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Oh my God! That poor woman. Is that her blood? Yep, that's her blood. Jesus, 6 hours? I wouldn't have waited 6 hours to go and find him. What's she doing? You need to pull yourself together. Right, let's go. Let's see whether we can find what happened to Neil and the kids. Hello? So your child's toy. Blood. Oh my God. The note, the picture of their mum. Well, I mean, this story, it's just so harrowing. Well, I guess it is ruthless, whatever this thing is. It's affected a whole family. And obviously the area that they're in, they can't get out either, so a real desperate situation. Is there anything in the kitchen? There's no bodies. You'd think if they died, then there would be a corpse, wouldn't there? So is it just like dematerializing them? I don't know. This is so creepy. This is so creepy. Did I check all the rooms upstairs? I'm not sure. I will go up and just see whether there is another event. Oh, this is just a loop round. I can't remember. No, I can't interact with any other. Did I try the one at the end? Christ. Okay. Okay, we'll go back out and see what else we can find in the village and God. I'll shut the door. I don't want to be impolite. Maybe there's something in the garden. We'll go and have a look in the garden and see. There's a greenhouse. A shed. I can hear the signal again. Is there a radio in here? There's a shed with nothing in it. They weren't very successful with this greenhouse. There's nothing growing in it at all. Maybe they just bought it. I don't know. I don't think that's relevant to the to the plot. It's just an observation. Okay, I don't think there's anything else interesting to be found. We'll head on and see whether there's any other houses that we can get into, and we'll have a look around them. Well, at least we know then, whatever this thing is, it causes you to bleed. Hey. Oh, and that was Jeremy's house then, wasn't it? So that's the light that we saw up there. That's his residence. Okay, let's interact with you.
What are you doing. I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off.
No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up!
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
The environment changed again. Okay, so it's a fast spreading whatever it is. How is he trying to warn them with some paint? What does that even mean? Is that... looks like a butterfly to me. What is that? I have no idea what he was trying to do. Shop closed. Quarantine. Quarantine. The area has been quarantined and sealed. As per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982, do not attempt to leave, you will be detained. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Please keep your radio on at all time for further information. Issued by the District Emergency Measures Committee. Okay. Well, that obviously explains why no one can leave, because it's... and explains the police car and the blockade at the top. Although it wasn't really much of a blockade, was it? It was just like... it was just some like wooden fencing. I'd be straight over that. Straight over. Straight out. Okay. Another nice little garden. Can we get in? Can we get into your house, number 7? No. Are they flies or are they just... can we interact with this place? I don't think we can get into number 7. Although there is a door. Everyone! Okay, keep your secrets, number 7. We'll go elsewhere. Church up on the top of the drive. On the road. Narrow road. Okay. I just look in all the cars and just see whether there is anything. There's another tape player, so that definitely shows us what decade we're in. There's cassette players everywhere. Let's go and have a look in the park. A nice walk in the park. Have a look in the pond. Pretty pond. What is that? What is that? Is that a bomb? Oh, well, I don't think that's very good. What the fuck? I'm trying to read it. Projectile missile. Yep. See ya. That is not good. It's obviously not detonated, so... oh dear! Just next to the child's park. That's absolutely fine. Nothing dangerous. Nothing can go wrong with that. Undetonated explosives and children go very well together. More ominous bikes. Everyone had a bike round here. A weasel. Football. Can I interact with it? No. The slide. I can hear children. Where's that light gone? There.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, Now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone!
Oh, that was the lady from the house. That was the lady from the house with her children. The ones that went upstairs and then never came back down. And they were touching birds. Is it in the birds? They were touching dead birds. Some little dead black birds and things. So why are they there then? They've got their bodies. They're corpses. So why aren't the people corpses? Okay. We're going to have a look in the pub car park and see. What is that? Yorton and Tipworth Stargazers Club. Okay. So obviously the observatory was quite a big part of this village. I mean, the pub's called, what is it? The Stars in the Sky or something? Stars at Night.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
You know, I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Vallis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me, if they just stay out of my way.
Okay, so that was a bit of an insight into the community of Yorton. He said that the villagers distrust Vallis. However, they seem to quite like the observatory, it seems. They've got a Stargazers Club, and one of the pubs are even named after them, so they're acknowledged in some way here. But yeah, see, I mean, speaking from personal experience, in English villages, they can be quite close-knit communities, so it can be very difficult for outsiders to come in. Even other English people that aren't from the village, it takes a while because everybody knows everyone's business. So you can see that obviously that lady, Mrs. Appleton, was met with a bit of a unwelcoming attitude from Barbara there, a bit of distrust. That's just the way it goes. I imagine it is the same in other small communities throughout the world. Okay, is there anything in the cars? Was that a note under there? No, it's just the white line. His parking's as good as mine. Okay. Can I get into the pub from the back door? Yes, we're in. Okay, let's see what the Stars at Night have. That cigarette's still on fire. How soon did everyone disappear? Okay. And who am I, actually? I don't even know who I am in this game. Obviously. I don't suffer from amnesia in real life. Alright. Is that one? That is a big cigar. Okay. No one even managed to open their bottles of beer. Well, the caps are still on. That's the real tragedy. A dartboard. A permanent fixture in every village pub. Ale of the day, 50p. That's cheap. That is cheap. A pint nowadays costs you about £4.50. Okay, everyone likes the map of the place, which is really convenient for anyone who's wandering in, isn't it? Thank God for all these maps everywhere. Okay. Gin. But I don't think there's anything else. Is that all they do? They do ale. That's it. Or local fish and chips. The bathroom. Anything in here? No, I can't even reach it. Okay. Let's carry on. Some slovenly barmaid has left all the empty glasses out here. Should be fired if she wasn't dematerialised. Okay. We'll carry on. We'll trudge up to the garage, I think, next, and we'll see what else is going on. Although these houses look very pretty. I might interact with the houses, actually. We'll go through this sweet rose archway, and we'll see what number 4 has. Number 4 does not want to open. Oh, I can go around the back. And there's another house at the back. We'll go down there in a moment, but we'll just shoot off into this garden and we'll see. Blue. Very blue cottage. A thatch roof. I can't get into it. Okay. I can hear the signal. There's a book. I spy a butterfly, chaos theory, and the bold new mathematics. Okay. Good for you. Keep up with that reading. The giant sponge is here again. Could it be connected? I don't think so. Okay. Can I interact with this radio?
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Okay. The light show? What light show? I can't get in there. Bicycle pump and bicycle. Open this. We'll investigate this. It looks pretty interesting. Although the car looks like it's seen better days. Someone's painted a pair of breasts, uneven breasts, on the door. I don't know what that would ward against. Maybe it's just incomplete. The left is larger than the right. Typical. Okay. Heed the warning of the painted breasts and get out of Yorton. Okay, let's have a look in the shed.
Especially now.
Oh, who's speaking?
I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Ah, I think Liz is a bit naughty. There's another light that's appeared down here. Okay. Relationship problems going on in the village. Naturally, everybody knows about it. I think she was talking to the vicar there, so I had a bit of counselling off the older father. Plain book. Not even worthy of a title. Okay. I don't think there's anything interesting in the garden. Is there another radio in the shed, in the greenhouse that I can interact with? No, just more big sponges. We'll go inside and we'll see. Did I try it? Did I try the door? It's a big house. Surely I must be able to get in. No? Side door. I can hear a phone. Okay, fine. We can't get in here. We can't get in here, so we'll head on. Such a creepy place. It's such a very pretty place as well. That's what makes it a bit more unnerving. Like, what on earth happened to all these ordinary people? What's this place? Oh, I think the ringing's coming from there, near the spots of blood. Okay, someone was bleeding. Hello?
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Okay. Well, that is exceptionally distressing. So, for those of you that don't know, intracranial hypertension is actually a build-up of blood pressure in your brain. So that's what the doctor believed was causing everyone to hemorrhage from the nasal passages, and he believed it was a tumour, but a very rapidly expanding tumour. What's happening? I think people being, it's like their bodies are disintegrating, or I don't know. Very, very weird. And obviously that must be very, very painful. If your brain is expanding from the inside, so that it puts enough pressure on your skull that you eventually die, that must be incredibly painful. Some kind of neurological disease through electric. Oh God. Oh, so this is the doctors. And there's blood and tissue. It would make sense for them to bleed from their nose, because there's not a lot of, the cell thickness is not very, very, very large in your nose, so it would make sense that would hemorrhage.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gable just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
My God. Okay. A really stressful situation where the doctor's sick, trying to help sick people. It must have been a very desperate time for everybody. Well, thank God at least I imagine it only lasted it's accelerated pretty quickly, so hopefully they didn't suffer too much, but... Christ. Okay. That's just awful. Right. Let's carry on. Kids' toys. Pictures. The birds with no wings. Dodos. That child was drawing. Okay. He was crazy. Okay. Let's see. So, they believed it was a flu, but obviously it wasn't a flu. Christ. Okay. And there's some more paint. This is more Stephen's artwork in the village. Trying to warn people, but what? It's not English. Okay, so obviously he was affected in the manner that he's going to go around painting symbols on things. I imagine the painting on that house down there was more of an infinity symbol than breasts. That would make more logic, but you know. Is there anything of interest around here? Okay. No is the answer. Shopping trolley? Is there a supermarket? Why is there a shopping trolley there? I didn't see a supermarket. Okay. Okay, there's a box, more blood. So, oh, they were handing out leaflets for influenza, look. Hey, who are you? Okay, we'll see you later. Right, let's have a look. Number 16. Can I interact with you? Hi. Hi. No? You won't... Oh, it's just that the prompt isn't there.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Where are you?
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. And Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
Okay. Oh, so they seem to... Well, he seemed to know that there was going to be bombs. We found that bomb in the park that was undetonated, so... Oh my god. That must be awful. If you're stuck in a quarantine zone and you know that they're coming to bomb you, I don't know what would be better. Dying of the disease of dying of that. You've got nothing else. You've got nothing else to do, have you? Blood everywhere. Avocado bath, like my grandmother's. Exactly like my grandmother's, actually. Oh, disgusting. Very popular. I think in the 1970s, I think avocado was popular. I don't know. Not my design choice, I must say. It's so dark in here. This is a very dark house. I can't open any of these doors, but I can hear the signal. It's downstairs somewhere, so let's see whether we can find it. No, I can't open that door. I can't open that door either. So how do I access the signal? There's nothing I can do in here. I can hear it. Where is it? Is it in the garden? Oh, there's an easel over there. Let's go and see what it was painting. What were you painting? Your house! Okay. Are there any clues in the painting? No. That's very good. This person had talent. Shame he melted away. Okay. Can't get in there. Open there. Open! Okay then. Don't let me go through there. There's a light in the living room, but I can't get there. Fine. Okay. UK oil. Like BP. Or maybe we shouldn't mention them. Quarantine. Right oil. Sold here. UK oil. It's a garage with no car in it. Oh, is that oil or is it blood? It's oil. It looks like oil. More sponges! Giant sponges! There's a... Oh. Okay. Could there be a link between the sponges? I still have a niggling doubt. Every place we've been, there has been a sponge. Are the answers in the sponge? Probably not. Pazarika.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Okay. So I sense there's a bit of a dislike to Stephen brewing. But I think we'll end it here for the first video. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to support me with making more videos. This is the worst outro ever. I'm going to just end it here. Goodbye, everybody.